Welcome to another episode of the Entertainment Man Talk Show, and your host, Chris, the Entertainment Man Biscuit.
Come on, sit down, people. Sit down. Hi, I'm Chris, the Entertainment Man Bisco, and welcome once again to another edition of the Entertainment Man Talk Show. Alright, this is episode 34, and we have 7, after this episode, we have 16 episodes before the big event, the big 50th episode. I'm so psyched about it. I'm so pumped right now. I think that being that in my mind right now, that's keeping me so happy with the show. Now let's get back to Durham Entertainment today again. Whoopie-doo!
Boring.
Yeah, boring, alright. I'm sick of it. Not me, it's the producer that's doing it. Alright, episode number 11. Remember last time we were talking about smelly, stinky old T.O.
Ooh.
And we were talking about different things that it was the episode, we're going to be talking about episode number 11, part 2 of 3, of the 3-parter of the Durham Entertainment Today. Durham Entertainment Today. It's hard saying that because I have not say it for a while again. We're still talking about Toronto. We're still currently in Ajax, right? Still is Ajax is where we are playing. We were not playing. We were where our location was. Right by the there's a monument there, a little off to the east there, not far from there. That's where we were standing. We were every time we kept shifting, like we were standing here for one, then one here, and then one here, and whatnot. Here, I'll do it again, so our cameraman can pay attention.
Okay.
So we'll stand here, and then here again. We kind of shifted, but further, I guess. So that was that's where we were. We were talking like Casa Loma, we were talking about the Greek Village, the Greek Festival. I think there's a Chinese festival, there's an Italian festival, there's a Polak festival down in Ronsonsville. I think that's something we did not talk about with Ronsonsville. I never knew about it then. So that was the one thing we were talking about was Ronsonsville. What else? We were and then talk about how we got to places like to get to Toronto. You can take the GO train, and I think it costs about $15.75 or something like that. $15 and something cents that it costs to do it. And then you get there, and if you want to go down to the harbor, we talked about the streetcar, how you would take it down to the harborfront or up to Chinatown or any streetcar that take you to different places and whatnot. Then the subway, which is there's the Bloor Danforth line, which is probably the oldest line there is. And then you got the Spadina line, which is more not as awful like it. The Bloor Danforth line, the lights are so, dim. You can't really see in the station at all, right? So that was the difficult part of it all. And then the what? I don't know. And then of course Spadina, Yonge and Spadina line goes up and down. The other one goes north and south. The other one goes east and west. So yeah. And then talked about the Winter Fair. We talked about the CNE. That's a lot of fun. I still remember the day I went to the CNE and my dad pushed me to go on the big Ferris wheel. And he finally got my butt up there, and at first when I was going up, like, oh, freaking me off of this infernal thing. And then once I got a few laps, and oh, this is so nice. And from up there you can see like the sunset from all the way up there, the nice red sky and all that. But we talked about that, the different attractions there, the rides, the kiddie rides, the normal rides. We went to a couple of the buildings. I think we popped into the horse palace too quickly. There was a couple of the police horses there as well. There's the old fire station there. I think we talked about that. And then we also talked about the beach, the beaches. It used to be called the beaches, but now it's known as the beach. I don't know why. They changed the whole name on that. But not. What? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll get that at the break. I don't know why they call it the beaches. It's one big long beach. And they want to call it the beach, so I don't see what's wrong with the change. We talked about Cabbage Town, Kensington Market, St. Lawrence Market, which is over 200 years old. Been around for a long time. And of course the ferries, and how to get across from the one side to the island airport. So you can go on the airplane to, I think, go to Montreal, Ottawa. I think there's one that goes out to Halifax. And then there's a new company, I forget what they call it. I'll figure it out. How are we for time? Are we due?
28:17, but...
What?
But we started about 7... But we started about 21, so it's about only being about
Wait a
7
second.
minutes.
Cut! Alright, welcome back. I guess that was kind of a break, I guess. We had, again, another technical difficulty with our cameraman. Cameraman is not doing his job right. Maybe I should fire him right now. Kidding. So, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Toronto. Okay, I think I'm lost again. Oh yeah, and of course Casa Loma, the ROM, the Royal Ontario Museum, which is full of different stuff that has to do with dinosaurs, fossils, mummies, Egyptian things, Egyptian theme. There's a live, real mummy that's on display there. It's pretty cool. The Ontario Science Center, full of scientific kind of stuff and whatnot. That's the one. There's other stuff. Trying to think. Let's move on to the next one, episode 12. That's part 3 of 3. That's the final part of the 3-part of Toronto. We talked again more about the different things, like what do you call the show? A certain show at the exhibition place in March. It's coming up next month. Sportsman Show. That's something we did not talk about. And I think we talked about how to, 2 different possible ways to get, or 3 possible ways to get to exhibition place was another thing that we did talk about, I think. I don't remember. It was the, one was the streetcar. There's 4 ways actually. The 511 from Bathurst Station. If you're coming from the east or the west, take the Bathurst streetcar from Bathurst Station, or from Union Station, you can take the